Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. 2nd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First carry of the game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. His first throw is an interception. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins have an early opportunity. That's an interception on the game's first series.
I know he started to play as a defender. But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Throwing again here on 2nd, Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 2, now Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Slot man's in motion right. Now with the play clock running down, Mike McDaniel signals for a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Sanders for the extra point.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Oh, a defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Begins his return at the 16. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Caught by Washington, left side. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing again. Here's Tua. That's caught. Devon Achane. It's a race down the right side. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They get to Johnson to start this drive. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Even 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Kader Kohut. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 21-zip already.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Ready!
From the gun, Johnson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 21-0 our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
At the 60. Check go.
On play action, here's Howard. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've worked over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Out of the gun, Howard. Going deep here for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Rasul Douglas picks it off.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. First down, here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
There on the tackle. Brought down back at his own 9-yard line.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
All right. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready. G, 21G. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Third down pass. Intercepted.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed left side to Smith. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Brings up 2nd
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. And the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Going short, Howard chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. Again, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score with his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Malik Washington. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 20, TX. Watch it, Oscar.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in and they are already close to midfield. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. It's for Waddle again. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Johnson up the middle. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
And 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's caught at the 25. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Boswell to add the PAT. And the the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Escapes the pocket. Looking left, throwing deep. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun, getting out to his left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Sticking to the air. It's Tagovailoa. Waller with the catch. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Go ahead.
Here's Tua again. This is complete to Waller. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Hey, 21 T.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. Let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group of completion and to the benefit of that.
Sanders sends it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got it first inside the red zone. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready. Big team! Solo left Zion. Longer, long.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Short pass brought in. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Go play action. Howard. Taking a deep shot here. They connect on the deep shot. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. All right, now it's Howard in the offense, preparing to go for 2 more.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. On the move, headed right. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points. They'll block the run, certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you spend all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Dolphins bump the lead up to 13 points. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First and 10. Here's Howard. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He lays out for it and makes the catch. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 2.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. He brings it in. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and short, Howard. Catch made. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down. Let's go. First and goal.
Out of the gun, Howard. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
At the 6-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Howard now to throw. Going with the screen to Johnson. He's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Get it. He's right. No. Solo like Zion.
Tagovailoa from his end zone. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. Here he goes again. Jalen Waddle. That's the 20. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turn it into an explosive play.
From the red zone now. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, Only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. And that one's gone. Chad comes more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth.
22. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Going with Johnson here. And he will be taken down. That much we know. It's hard to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd down now. They need 7. On the ground again with Johnson. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And Howard wisely avoids taking a hit at the end of what was a nice productive run. Gets him a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing again here, Howard. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
This will be the final play of the game. Here's Johnson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins.